Alright, today we're going to do a little painting, I think, for our October class. Just going to put maybe a blood moon here, little castle sets up on these rocks, little path coming down. Maybe we'll have just a little bit of fog, haze kind of coming down here leading up to the path. We might put a tree, a couple of trees over here. Some old spooky trees, but anyway, I think this will be a fun little painting, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here. As you can see down here, I have some Mars black, little lemon yellow, ultramarine blue, titanium white. There's a cadmium orange and burnt umber. So let's just see what we can do with this. I think first we're going to start with the moon back here. And let me go right into that orange. Then I'm going to grab a little bit of that yellow, bring it in. Now this is going to be yellow. It's going to be kind of a transparent color, so it may take a few passes, but I want some of them back colors to kind of come through. You just kind of take your time. I just took a color wheel and made that circle. You can use whatever you want or how big you want. If you want yours bigger, that's okay. I'm just going to kind of just take your time. Come around. I'm going to kind of put that up there so it's not bouncing so much. And like I said, you just take our time, and I'll come back in and put another coat on, maybe even lighten it up a little bit. Just get it on there. Like I said, if it comes through, don't worry about it. So I'm going to want to put another coat on it anyway. May lighten it a little bit, I don't know. Just kind of taking my time, just getting around that. I'm not going to worry too much. Marks are showing through. Well, that's going to kind of look like craters too, but we'll doctor them up here in a little bit. All right, let's just let that moon dry a little bit for us. I like that. I like that already. All right. And I see my kind of going downhill there a little bit. That's okay. We can fix that up. I think what I'll do is I'm going to go into that black. I'm going to bring it over here. I'm going to take some of that blue over here. And maybe grab some white. Kind of getting a grayish blue color over here. And I'll tone it down just a little bit. I want some different tones here, some different values here. All right, so let me just kind of come up here and just kind of make that old gnarly mountain there. It's kind of coming down here, and then just kind of go over your. Don't worry too much about it. We'll come in and add a little more to it later. Just kind of. The main thing is just getting something on there where I can see it. Then go into that lighter, because we know it's going to be The light's probably hitting it in here somewhere. So I can push that back here a little bit more to keep it from banging. There we go. Much better. And then the path will meander through here somewhere. We don't want, remember, a lot of detail because I'm going to put some haze or fog, I should say, not really haze. We may have to come back in and lighten that a little bit. A little bit more of that darker color here. There we go. And I know it's going to be darker, darker, darker right in here, which is okay. It's going to be, it's nighttime. The only light we're probably going to get is from the moon, and I'll highlight that a little bit later, because see, we'll take some of that. Don't want to do quite too much yet, but it'll have a little. But see, it's so wet, all I'm doing is just, so I don't want to do much of that now. You'll see that it'll really start popping later. Okay, got that in. I'll clean my brush a little bit. I'll highlight my moon just a little bit more, but I'm not going to take out all that other. See how it's going to make this look like there's craters in there, so I just kind of blend it out. Now I'm going to take the back of this brush, I'm going to come in here and maybe just put some stars in. Just using the back of, well, there's a couple of bright ones there, maybe a little too bright, but the good thing about acrylic is it dries a little bit darker than, just leave it like that now. Now let me come in here. Let's see if I can't add a little bit of highlight in here, just like that, just a little bit. I think right there is going to be. Yeah, I'm really starting to like that. And then I think, so I really don't know, I think my haze is going to be like right in there. I don't know yet, but why don't we look at our path? I'm going to take some of that burnt umber over here. I'm going to put some blue in it, get that on the blue side. Let me add just a touch of orange. And now let's kind of go in here and see what we got. I'm just going to just lightening that just a little bit just so I can see it a little better. You can kind of see how it's coming around that rock. We definitely don't want to go up this road. I'm just telling you. Just a little bit of white and yellow to it, just to give it a little bit of flavor there coming down. this over on this side. And I could have used a lot bigger brush, done this a lot quicker, but let's just go to here. The reason I kind of want to get that path in now is because, you know, we're going to put our haze in down here. There's something right here that I just don't want too much of, but and then that goes back there. We may not be able to see that's back in there. I don't know. All right, I think I'm going to clean this. Then I think I'm going to work on my my little castle. Clean my brush out there real good. And I don't know. I'm just going to grab this little brush here. I don't know what size it is. Just a small little brush. And I'm going to go into that black. I'm going to put some blue, maybe some brown in it. Black, blue, a little brown. Get my maul stick just in case I need to rest my hand there a little bit. Kind of like a coloring book now, just try to stay in your line the best you can. Again, don't worry about the chalk lines if you don't get all the way out there. That's okay. We're going to clean them off in a little bit. And there we go. And I'm getting these kind of down here, little roof of some kind that just sets down there. Don't know. Don't really care either. It's there. I think that's better. Just always the eye was throwing me off. I might put a little something up there. Maybe there's something here. Put a little bit in here. Like it's kind of reflecting a little bit. I don't know. It's a little on the too orange for me on this road, so I'm gonna something like that. Just I don't want a lot of. I just want just like maybe some light bounced around and kind of got on there like that. There. I'm going to take my filbert brush. I'm going to, you know, I had this over here. I think I'm going to do that same thing. I think I have some white, a little bit of blue, a little bit of that black, and let's just see what we get here. Let me take some of that off. There's a lot on there. Just kind of real light. So we can add to it. We don't want to put so much on it to start with that we can't get it off. So let's just do that for now. That tree is like right in here. Like this. Look at that old gnarly. Get our proportion right here. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Then it'll come up here. And just going to be old tree here. I want it kind of big, you know, that like an old scary dead tree. And it's going to kind of come off this way like this. I like it. All right. Now, don't quite know about that door. I think I want it to be brown. Let's start right up here. Spooky. If you kind of bounce off a little bit there, don't worry about it. We can go back in and straighten it all up. Looks almost inviting, doesn't it? Ooh. You know, I paint a lot with, do acrylics, and then I'll do like water soluble oils to finish it, to give it that more highlight color. But it's so nice when you're in acrylics, because that's what I use for class, that it dries so quick. I almost feel like there's like another set of lights. Ooh. See, in bats, I just kind of go almost the same as I would a bird. And then at the bottom, I just pull down. So it looks like almost like bat wings. See, look at that. That bat looks up. There we go. Look at that. Ooh, spooky, spooky. I like it. All right, I think right up in here, I'm gonna add I'm just touching up a little bit there. There we go. I think we're not going to go much further than that. I was going to put a tree over here, but I think it would just take away. I like that. Could even do something. Right, let me see. I could do something here. Let's take that black and some white and some blue. Let's put that right there. Let's take a little bit more white. And right here. Let's make it whiter. Okay. Like, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Look at that. Dude. I mean, this painting was literally taken about 25, about 40 minutes maybe. I don't know. So, but you can come in here and play with it. How do we like it? Somehow I feel like there is a shadow here. There we go. I don't know why that was like that. So hopefully that's a little better. Okay. So anyway, if we want, we can come in here with that yellow. And we can highlight those windows even a little bit more. Now don't, I mean, you can if you want, but see, I don't turn it all yellow. I leave some of those other darker colors in there, so it kind of lets it take on more dimension. Look at that. See, now here you could even take a little bit of your oil, your water-soluble oil, regular oil, whatever, and take a little bit of that yellow in oil, and that'll really make these windows shine. Go here. Can't get my yellow off there. There we go. What do we think of that? Oh, and in that door, there is a little window in that door. There we go. And I know you can't really see the outline of that door, so maybe just with a little bit of my, got a little bit of yellow still in my brush. I wiped out some of it, but maybe it's, there's light or something coming under there. There we go. Just a little bit. You know, that might have been too much. Let me take some of it out. A little too light. Perfect. Okay, I think we're going to call this one done. I really enjoyed it. I think it's going to be our October painting for our class, and I think the class will enjoy it. You've seen the paints we're using. You see how easy it is. You can even come in and highlight your moon some more if you want. You are just limited by your imagination on this. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next painting. Don't know what we're going to paint yet, but we'll think of something, and I know we'll have a good time painting it. So have a great day, have a great week, and we will see you soon.